Welcome to Happy Hour, brought to you by Best Damn Bookkeeping.
But yeah, anyways, yeah, I delegated stuff out this year.
What was that like a thing that you had a strategy and a plan and executed it, or was it let me just peel this layer. Let me peel this layer.
Yeah, so we signed up and did the Conquer program last year, not the full on Conquer. They did it was called AIM. It was like the half version of it, I guess. I don't know. It was less meetings instead of every week or whatever. It was twice a month or whatever, but it was more about your numbers, and then they would hold you accountable for stuff. And that is one of my goals, is to eventually have people just doing the work and me running the business instead of me washing houses every day. But I've kind of gone through some phases in that too, ups and downs with like my goals and my speed of when I want those goals to be achieved. And in the beginning, I was like, I got to go as hard as I can and get all this stuff done and make my business this big business that everybody is working for me, and I'm, whatever. And I realized that I was kind of trying to get to that point too fast. And I also have a career as well as a fireman. I work for the City of Detroit Fire Department. So that kind of was holding me back too, because I have that. And so I don't have a fire underneath me like some guys do that, quit their jobs and this is it. If I don't make this work, I'm screwed. Whereas me, if for some reason the power washing thing didn't work, I mean, we're fine. But
makes more hunting content.
Yeah, right. So, which, I mean, at this point, the lifestyle that we've created because of the power washing business, I don't want that to go away. So I figured just kind of slow and steady and build it up as I go. And there's no reason to rush into trying to make those giant changes. But this year, one of my goals was to have people working. And I started with one guy. He's like he's about to retire from he's a fireman, and he's about to retire from this. It's an Army tank plant that has a fire department. And
damn.
So that's where he works. And really cool guy. Did great. I don't think he was super comfortable working by himself. I let him work by himself a couple of times, and he did really well. And then two people that work in my firehouse, actually, one of them, Casey, she has a gutter cleaning service that she does gutters. And then she doesn't advertise much. She doesn't really push it hard. But so when she wasn't busy, she would work. And then this other guy, Tom, he also works with me. He works for her. And so he would check with her first. Do we have it tomorrow? And then
you're getting sloppy seconds on Tom.
Hey, man.
Yeah.
You want to work for me tomorrow? So, and then they started working more and more as the season went along, and it was cool. I had them by the end of the season. I was able to send them out on some jobs by themselves, and I felt comfortable with it. So next year, now that I've dipped my toes into that water, I feel more comfortable doing it. And I got myself over that whole like fear of having people do the job and realizing that like what we're doing here isn't rocket science, and they can screw up things just as much as I could have. As long as I teach them how to do the stuff right. And
yeah, so much of it is just expectation and having home service heroes. Thank you guys so much for tuning into our home service happy hour content today. I sure hope you learned a little something, and I sure as heck hope that it was entertaining. If you did find it fun and entertaining, make sure you like and subscribe to the channel for more cool, fun, entertaining business content. And speaking of which, stay tuned. There's a little more here and a little more right here. Check it out.